concealer, this is the Rimmel Wake Me Up. I'm just going to put a little bit of this under my eyes. I'm going to do a really nice kind of natural light coverage sort of foundation powder, and just using a little bit of concealer. I don't want to use too much because this is kind of a really fresh-faced, natural bare-faced look, so I'm not going to use too much at all. So I'm just blending it with one of the Real Techniques brushes. This is, what is it called? It's just a stippling brush. This works really well for concealer. I'm just kind of dabbing it around all the way around my eyes, and I did put a little bit of this on my eyelids just to kind of prime my eyes a little bit for the eyeshadow. Okay, so the foundation I'm going to be using is the new L'Oreal Nude Magique BB powder. I thought I would include it in this video just to show you guys what it looks like and how it basically looks on the skin. So I have the one in medium skin, and it's just basically a powder. I do find that this doesn't have too much coverage, so for that reason I am going for a really kind of nice natural look. So I'm going to be using that for this, and I'm just using a big fluffy brush and just dabbing it all the way around my face. This also helps to set the concealer as well and just adds a little bit of coverage. It's not too much, which is why I like it. It still kind of looks natural, but you do get a really nice finish with it as well. Taking it over my eyes as well just to set concealer and just all the way around my face. I find that you can't really apply too much of this. Even if you want to, it's still not going to look too powdery or cakey, which is really good. So now that that's on, I'm just going to do my face, just kind of finish my bronzer and blush. So this is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer. This is my everyday bronzer. It's my favourite. It's just such a natural colour. It's 25 Sun Glow. I'm just using a small sort of brush, and I'm going to use this more as a bronzer than a contour. Just put it all the way around my cheeks and a little bit on my temples as well. I do want to go for that really nice kind of healthy glow complexion because it is sort of a summery look, I suppose. So I do want to make my skin really bronzed and healthy looking and gorgeous, and also putting a little bit on my nose. Just, it looks like you've just been out in the sun and you've caught a little bit of sun on your face. I'm also putting a little bit on my neck because it looks a little bit pale today, so just to match everything, just applying a little bit of bronzer on my neck as well. Right, so for blush I'm using this one from Bourjois. It's called 95 Rose de Jaspe, and this is the most amazing girly pink colour. I love it so much, and this you need only a tiny amount and it goes a long way. This just looks so kind of girly and pretty, and it just looks like a natural blush. It doesn't look overly pink or overly sparkly or anything like that. It's just a really nice natural blush. So I'm just putting a bit of this with the same brush just on the apples of my cheeks. So for my eyes I want to keep it super minimal. I don't want to use too many products. The main product of this makeup tutorial is the Terry Ombre Blackstar. It's basically a cream eyeshadow, and it's in the number 8 Paradise Island. So this is what the little pen looks like, and it's just basically sort of like a cream eyeshadow stick. The colour is just gorgeous, and I really wanted to use it in my tutorial. So this is what I'm going to be using today, and I'm not going to use any brushes, nothing like that. I'm just applying it straight onto my eye. I'm doing sort of an eyeliner thin line, and then I'm just going to blend it with my finger. As you can see, the colour is just gorgeous. So just blending it, kind of dabbing it on and blending it a little bit upwards. But I don't want to do kind of all the way on the eye as well. So it's not an eyeshadow, it's just an eyeliner kind of blended upwards. I hope that makes sense. If you want to have a really strong pigment, then you can just leave it like this and not blend it with my finger. But I'm doing that just to soften it up a little bit. I don't want it to be too bold and crazy, but I still want to have that colour. So I'm almost blending it a little bit kind of in the top half of the eye, and then just going over in the eyeline a bit. So you kind of get that nice gradient, and it's not all just one block of colour. And that's pretty much it. You can see it's super simple and easy. My finger is rather dead right now. I need to clean it, otherwise it's just going to go all over my clothes. So the only other thing that I'm going to do is just add a bit of kind of definition and contour to my eyes. So I'm just going to use my everyday eyebrow colour. So this is the Omega Max. This is from MAC. It's just a nice taupey eyeshadow. You can use any sort of colour like that. I'm going to use this one from Sigma. It's a nice kind of fluffy blending brush, and I'm just taking a little bit of this onto the tip and just putting it in the crease. You don't have to do this step, but I find that especially if you have really kind of flat eyelids and you don't have that much of a natural shadow or crease, then this step can be quite important, because otherwise it's just going to look a bit flat and the colour is just, it's not going to look really natural just because we applied that really bright bold colour. So I'm just taking a little bit of this into the crease and just blending it a little bit upwards, not too much. We just want to add that natural shadow almost. So that's pretty much it for the eyes. I'm just going to add some mascara, but I might as well do my eyebrows since I'm using this eyeshadow. So just taking a small kind of thin angled brush, and I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows really lightly. I'm not doing a strong brow at all. We do want to keep all the focus on the eyes, so just kind of filling in any gaps. Now for mascara, I'm going to use this new one from Max Factor. It's called Wild Mega Volume, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this mascara at the moment. It gives the most amazing, oh my finger, it gives the most amazing like big voluminous eyelashes, and I really like it at the moment. So this is the brush that you get. It's quite a different shade, but it's still quite easy to use, and this is one of those really kind of clumpy mascaras, so if you don't like that look, then it's not going to be for you. But this is definitely one of my favourites at the moment. It just gives the most amazing eyelashes. I'm just going to do 2 coats, and just on the top eyelashes, not the bottom. There you go, so that's the mascara done. Now finally for the lipstick, I'm going to go for a nice nude one, just because we do want to keep all the focus on the eyes, so I don't want to do too much to my lips. I'm using this one from MAC. It's called Creme de Nude, and it's a really popular nude colour. I just wanted to go for something really basic and simple and just a natural kind of nude colour. So I'm just going to put this on my lips, and I'm not going to put anything over the top, just do this lipstick. And that is it, that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Let me know if you want to see more Get Ready With Me videos in the comments below, and also tell me what you think about this makeup look, if you like it, if you don't, if you like just more kind of natural neutral colours, or if you wanted to do a little bit more brighter and bolder colours. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!